Hello, Elizabeth here, and today I'm going to show you how to create a rhinestone wallet. This is a great project for beginners because you can practice applying your rhinestones on a nice flat surface. It also comes together pretty quick. I'm gonna walk you through everything step by step. I started with this pink wallet I bought 100 years ago. It's definitely seen better days and could use a makeover. It's made of a soft suede sort of material, so I decided to use E6000 glue for this project, which is toxic and definitely a lot more dangerous to use than the Gemtac glue I normally use in my rhinestone videos. The packaging explains that the fumes are harmful and can irritate skin, and that it should be used in a well-ventilated area. This glue is extremely strong, but it does have a bit of a bad reputation in the rhinestone world for its toxicity. So just a heads up, you can use this at your own risk. I used just one size and color of rhinestone for this project, which are these light rose AB stones in the size SS20. I like to use a wax pencil that can be sharpened to pick up and place my rhinestones. I find it easiest to spread this glue out with something like a toothpick or this plastic cuticle pusher stick. There are links to the products I'm using in the description of this video. I started by outlining the edge of the wallet. I squeeze a bit of glue out of the nozzle, scoop it up with the flat edge of the cuticle stick, and spread it out in a thin layer. Then I use my wax pencil to pick up and place each rhinestone side by side, keeping everything as neat and straight as possible. Once I had finished outlining the edge, I moved on to filling in the space inside, starting in the top corner. For this project, I'm using a grid pattern, which means all of the stones are placed side by side in straight lines. I like to use this pattern when there are straight edges on my project, as opposed to continuous round edges like on a rhinestone tumbler. I continued filling in the space row by row, aligning with the stones on the outer edges. The E6000 glue dries pretty quickly, much quicker than Gemtac, so I would recommend working in small sections. It's not super forgiving, but if it hasn't been sitting for too long, you should still be able to pry off a stone if you need to rearrange something, or peel off any glue that's been laid on too thick. I would compare the texture to hot glue. You can pick and peel at it if you need to while you're working, but once it has dried for the full 24 to 48 hours, it is super strong. I have a couple of other videos where I used this glue to rhinestone shoes, which I've worn quite a bit and haven't lost any stones. They've also gotten wet and the glue seems to hold up perfectly. Typically I use Gemtac for most of my rhinestone projects, but with certain materials or in cases where I need an industrial strength hold, I use E6000 instead. I'd recommend using this glue outside if you're able to because the fumes are quite strong indoors, even if you have the windows open. Once I had all of the space filled in, I continued the rows across the bottom on the curved edge, and then repeated the same process on the other side of the wallet. And here is the final result. You want to let the glue fully dry for about 24 to 48 hours, and then the hold will be very strong. This totally spruced up my wallet, and it doesn't look nearly as old and dingy anymore. You could use multiple colors of stones and create different patterns to customize your wallet however you want to. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment letting me know what you would like to see next. See you later!